I'm fine. Yes, she's fine. No, I've got no news. I'm not being awkward, Mother. I'm just on my way out of work. Look, can't I ring you when I've got a bit more time? Okay. I'm going. Bye.
Oh, I think there's no news. Don't you know she's going to be a gran?
No, not yet. What's Fiona said to you about all this?
Not much, really. Don't think she can believe it herself, actually.
Well, neither of us can. Have you told anyone?
Look, don't you start. I've already had Fiona on at me about it.
Well, just look, if you told your mother, isn't she very likely to tell Fiona's?
Yeah, she'll probably start on the phone, actually.
Well, we want to tell our parents ourselves in our own time, all right?
OK. I won't say anything, all right?
Excuse me. Your next client's waiting for you downstairs, Max.
OK. I'll tell you something for you.
I had to ask about Steve.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Have I asked you what you got up to during our time apart? Should I?
There's nothing to tell. But then I've never given you any reason to be suspicious. It's not my ex who's stalking us. Anyway, after everything I've had to put up with, I think it was a perfectly reasonable question. I think it's a good idea if we don't tell either of our parents yet.
No. Alan, don't question Maxine about me, all right?
We're only going for a week, you know.
Yeah, but I've only brought some hiking gear.
We're going on the boat.
Presumably we're going to get off the boat and have a walk occasionally.
Uh-huh, to the pub.
You could do with some exercise from what I've seen. Hey, do I get your car again?
Sure, yeah. And out of a deep sense of gratitude, you can drop us off at the boat tonight.
Deal.
Right, I'm going to get some supplies.
For the on-board bar, he means.
Ha ha. See you.
See ya.
Ta-ra.
So, do you think you'll know him any better after a week away?
Well, that's the idea, Ange.
And do I get kicked out when you come back?
I wasn't thinking of moving in. Then again, I haven't been asked.
Good. I mean, good for me, yeah, of course I do. But good for you, too. He's always rushing into things and then regretting them. So, are you sure about ditching your marriage for Des?
There was nothing to ditch, Ange.
It's just that...
It's just that he's had more birds than anyone can count.
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I know. But my past's nothing to write home about either.
I saw you pottering around for the window there, so I thought I'd come in and say hello.
Oh. Well, would you like to have a cup of tea with me?
No, thanks. Yeah, well, tea would be lovely. I'm going away for a few days onto the boat with a friend, Samantha.
Oh.
Yeah. Will you still be here when we get back, or will you have taken off?
No, Rita and I've got a lot to do before we go.
Yeah. Only the last time I went away was the last I saw of Derek.
Oh, yes. Oh, do you know, it seems very strange, this big move I'm making without him. I just keep wanting to ask him things, what he thinks. And I look around at all the work we did here together. And selling the house, it seems like a betrayal somehow.
Well, you need to start again, Maeve. I think you're doing the right thing. You'll be missed.
Well, I shall miss a lot of people.
You know, if you are having second thoughts, well, that's okay too.
No, I'm not. I can't stay here. Not without him.
Why aren't you telling your parents?
Just don't want to. Well, yeah, anyway.
Is there something wrong with the baby?
No. It's nothing like that.
You can talk to me, you know. Maybe you do need your mum.
No, I'm all right. It's all just a bit much at the moment. I mean, I'm only 21. I've only just got the business going.
Oh, we'll manage. I'll help more. Do you regret telling Alan so soon, you know, before you decided what you want to do with the baby? Because if you don't mind me saying, you don't look too happy about it either.
Well, it's been a bit of a shock for both of us. I don't know, we're just getting used to the idea, that's all.
Neither of you wanted it. You should have been more careful.
Oh, we thought we were being.
But you're going to keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, did she say how long she'd be?
She didn't. She just said she'd several phone calls to make, so she would make them from home.
Solicitors, removalists?
Possibly, Fred. I really couldn't say.
I'll pop over.
Leave her.
But I'm waiting on her decision, Rita.
So am I, but if you push her, we'll never get one. What's the matter, Fred? Is the bride cracking the whip already?
No, it's supposed to be a surprise. And see, you're not to breathe a word. We're moving on, Rita. In Cartmel, who knows? You might meet someone you'd like to say yes to. Ah!
Oh, there you are. I've been calling the shop, but Ashley didn't know where you'd gone. Now, you said you've got everything in place, your finances and so forth.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, well, if you've got the time and if Rita can spare me for the afternoon, we'll get it all finalised, shall we?
Does that mean we've agreed a sale?
The house is yours.
Well, I'll see you in the Rovers tonight, then.
I should say that's a fair bet, Willie, wouldn't you?
Steve?
Actually, I said I'd go into town with Andy tonight, so, Dad, if you don't mind, can I,
No, go on ahead, clear off. Besides, I'm always quicker without you. Aye? Where'd you spring from?
Can I have a word?
In public? Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I've been thinking and I've been worrying.
What about?
What do you think?
Faye, I told you can cross me off your list of suspects.
Jim, I haven't got a list.
I'm sorry. Like I told you, it couldn't possibly be me.
Yeah, I know, but I read magazines and I hear customers talking all day about people who tell they can't have children and then they do. And about vasectomies that go wrong.
Yes, well, mine didn't, did it?
I was just wondering if you'd go for another test, just to be sure, just for my sake, just so that I'd know.
And what happens then, Faye, eh? What happens if it's your man's? You just go on ahead and get happily married, don't you? But there's a but, isn't there? What if it's not? What happens then, eh? You just keep the secret, marry your man and have the baby, is that it?
No, I couldn't be that dishonest. I couldn't live with myself.
Yeah, you see, this here's about you again, isn't it?
Will you do it, Jim, please? I mean, if I'm certain, then I can reassure Alan, can't I? And then, I don't know, he might stop going on at Steve, mightn't he?
Oh, I see, we're concerned about Steve now, are we? Well, I'll tell you what, Faye. I'll think about it, all right?
Round and round the grass we go, Teddy and me.
Only...
One step, two step, let's have tea. And they all lived happily ever after, like they do.
Funnily enough. Hiya, girls.
Hi, Grandad. Hiya, Grandad.
Hiya.
Sally's invited me now to have me tea with him.
Yeah. Rosie, do you want to see if you can do that yourself now? Sal, Bill's here.
Hi, Bill.
Hiya.
Tea's nearly ready. Chris, will you set the table for us?
Sure. This morning's post still here, Sal. Have you seen it?
What is it, more bills?
No, there's one card, a postcard. It's to the girls.
Who's it from?
It's from your daddy.
Can I see it?
I tell you what. Why don't we both go into the front room, eh? And I'll read it to you. Come on, then. Yeah.
That was thoughtful of him. How many more ways can he think of to hurt me, I wonder?
Maybe it was an indirect way of him keeping in touch with you.
I doubt it.
I think so. I mean, I wonder if Natalie knows he sent it.
It's probably her idea.
Right then, mate, where'd you fancy? Anywhere really, mate. Somewhere with music.
Yeah, a few women.
Oh, I might lay off the women tonight, actually, mate, and give you a turn.
Oh, thanks very much. That's very big of you, Steve. Cheers,
Steve
mate.
McDonald.
Yeah?
We'd like to come to the station, answer a few questions.
What about?
Just get in the car.
What's all this about, Steve?
I've no idea, mate. What am I supposed to have done?
I said, get in the car.
Excuse me,
all right,
thank you, get
I'll
off.
leave him alone. What's he done?
We'll talk about that down at the station.
Right, well, I'll come with you then.
No, that won't be necessary.
Hold on a minute, this is harassment. I know me rights, so I want to know what I've been accused of.
You'll find out.
All right, just tell us what he's done. Look, Steve, I'll follow you down there, mate. All right, don't worry, yeah? Pigs!
Another round, ladies?
No, not for me. I'd best get a move on. Are you off?
Oh, of course. It's the cookery class.
It's Yorkshire puddings tonight.
How's Vera doing?
Well, the course has just started, so it's really just been the theory so far.
What's Vera doing it for?
To help Betty out.
Alec!
Never need helping out before.
Excuse me.
Have a nice time at the theatre.
I will.
All right, bye then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mavis.
Oh, I thought you'd gone already.
No. Hey, but come on. Listen, we might get next to each other again, eh?
Here she is, my mother-in-law-to-be, and looking rather splendid.
I'm going to see a play.
I must say I'm continually impressed by your independence, meowed stocking. Let me get you a sherry. That is, if there's anybody serving.
Hey, are we fit?
Alex mucked my money up, surprise, surprise.
There you go, Samantha.
Now, do I need to check it this time?
I don't think so.
Right, well, wish us a lovely holiday.
Have a lovely holiday.
Thank you.
See ya.
All right.
Scotch and tray, please, Alec, and a sherry.
Right.
They make a nice couple.
Yeah. Suddenly everyone round here seems to be getting together.
Oh, good heavens, is that time? I've got to meet Ashley.
I've been warned about you all day long today.
Well, you're the one with the husband threatening to come back and claim you.
Well, your wife's been known to turn up unannounced.
True, but we have jumped out of a plane together. There's got to be some basis for trust there.
There better be.
The meter's ticking over here.
Last chance to change your mind.
No, we're not at the boat yet.
Perhaps yours came out of the oven a tad early, Mrs. Jarrett. 8.5 out of 10. Mrs. Wilton?
Oh, now I know that the recipe said lard, but at home I always use the dripping from the roast, so I took the liberty of bringing some in with me.
Yes, I can taste the difference. Very nice.
Oh.
9.
Oh, thank you.
Teacher's pet.
Are you thinking of going into catering?
Well, yes, my friend and me, we're going to Cartmel to open a bed and breakfast.
You and Mrs. Duckworth?
No, it's a friend that I've worked with for a long number of years.
And I'm sure you'll do very well.
Thank you.
Mrs. Duckworth?
I'm the licensee at my own pub, you know. Rose Return, Coronation Street. You know it?
No.
Oh, you'll have to pay us a visit sometime. It's very cosy. Isn't it, Maeve? She's in most days. That's why I wanted to take an interest in the catering side. We've had the same woman for years, old Betty, but, well, she won't move with the times, you know, so unfortunately we're going to have to let her go. Well, once I've graduated.
Did you use a half teaspoon of salt?
What recipe says 1.5?
No, 1/2 teaspoon, Vera, not 1.5.
Well, that's not very clear, is it?
Never mind. It's probably my fault. I've got awful writing.
Yes, you have. I've been making 10 out of 10 Yorkshire puddings all my life. I knew she were wrong, you know. But I thought, well, she must know what she's doing. She's a teacher.
I'm terribly sorry.
Well, if she doesn't know what she's doing, how the hell does she expect us to know?
Vera.
All right, Mrs. Metlock, it's all right. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. And look at her burnt offerings.
So, this is it.
This is it. Almost. Mavis's sold her house to someone this afternoon. Now, all I need is someone as keen on running the cabin.
No interest.
No. Why, are you waiting for the price to drop so you can snap it up?
Well, hardly. I don't want it sold at all.
Oh, for some reason you do seem keen on me staying put.
I like things the way they are.
The way they are?
Yeah. Me back behind this bar and you over the road. You're part of the old guard, Rita. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, we go way back. We share a history. Not many that can say they've been friends as long as you and I.
Friends?
Well, yeah. No, I know you accuse me of playing fast and loose with that from time to time. But we still are, aren't we?
I hope so, Alec. Because for a moment there the other day, you know, when you came with me to Cartmel to look at the property, well, for a minute, you know, I thought, no.
You thought what?
Well, I
thought you were moments away from going down on one knee.
With my joints? Oh, no, if I went down on one knee, I'd never get up again.
That's what I was worried about.
Dad?
You're back early?
Because we never went. As soon as we got through the door, Steve got picked up by the police.
You're joking, what for?
Well, dealing drugs, they reckon, but, you know.
Is this true?
Well, not that I know of, no. I mean, they're holding him for questioning.
Are they now?
Look, I'll come with you,
No, you won't, Willie. I've been through this before. I want to get to the bottom of it this time. Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
dear. Well, he didn't stay out of trouble long.
No, he didn't. Amazingly enough.
What are you holding me here for, eh? You can't stick me in here without a reason.
We've got a reason. You've been told.
I don't deal drugs.
Well, according to somebody we picked up, you do.
Who? There isn't anybody.
If that's what you believe, then don't look so worried.
Am I going to get formally questioned? Do I get to call my solicitor, eh?
We're having a busy night out here. Somebody be with you later. Make yourself comfortable. It might be a long way.
I'll get it. Hiya.
What are you doing?
I'm watching telly. Come on in, have a drink or something.
No, not here. I wanted you to be the first to know. Des and Samantha have gone away for a whole week.
Is that right?
And I was thinking I might be a bit lonely in that big old house on my own.
You may well be, aren't you? Hang on a second. So, it's Sanji.
Does she want to come in? Does she want a drink? No thanks. I've just come to kidnap him.
Do you mind?
Of course I don't mind. I've got Desi's car and we could have a drink out somewhere if you'd like to join us. Thanks, but I can't leave the girls. Anyway, no, I'm quite into this now. No, off you go.
Okay, night. Oh, and I probably won't be coming back, so you can lock up. I'll stay over the road.
Yeah, right. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Night.
Bye.
Is she all right?
Do you still want to go out?
I'm quite happy to go straight home.
Come on then.
Did I tell you that Vera's planning to get rid of Betty?
No. Well, Betty never said.
I don't think she knows.
Oh, dear. Still, don't get involved, Mavis. I mean, we're going to have to stop worrying so much about folk round here.
Everything's going to be very different.
So, now, would you like to come and stop with me tonight instead of you staying here on your own? Or I could stay.
No, thanks, Rita. But, see, I've got the Packers coming Sunday, so I have to think what goes and what doesn't. And anyway, I wouldn't mind one last weekend in our home.
Well, you let me know if you need any help, won't you?
I will, yes, thanks.
Night, love. Oh, and them Yorkshires were a poem. Your cookery teacher's right. I'm going into business with the right person.
Oh.
Night, love.
Night, Rita.
Where's your man, Fee?
Why would I want him for?
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, well, he's not here, and I don't want you here
I'm
either.
sure you don't want me here, but I'd like to speak to Alan.
He's working.
Oh, he's working, is he? Doing what he gets paid for, doing what he does best, work.
What are you going on about?
I'm on about Steve being arrested again.
When?
Oh, tonight? Oh, yes. No explanation. But then I have a feeling you and I know exactly what this is about, don't we? Eh?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, I think you'll find we do. After all, we both know he's terrified, isn't he? He's just terrified in case that baby you're carrying belongs to Stephen.
What's the charge?
Supplying drugs. I mean, it's completely stupid.
No, it might not be. I mean, he has done before. He did while we were living together.
Well, he's hardly likely to be doing it now, not since he's just been released from jail, is he?
No, he does take stuff. I've seen him. He even flaunted it in front of Alan at Angie's party. I was the one that stopped him, otherwise Alan would have had him there and then.
Well, very interesting timing now, wouldn't you say so, Fee, eh? Eh, wouldn't you say so? I mean, we all know Alan's got it in for Stevie. You said so yourself, my dear,
well,
this
he has
afternoon.
got a right to be, really, hasn't he? Steve's trouble, you can't tell yourself he's not, Jim.
Well, I'll tell you something, Fiona. I'd better not find out it's another one of his setups. You get my drift?
Leave off, love, come on.
Bit different from some of the welcomes I've had in the past, eh?
Jim?
What?
You had any more thoughts on the test?
Yeah.
When are you going to have it?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, well. Imagine my surprise when I'm walking past here and I see your name on the door.
If you wanted to have another chat, Alan, we could have met in the Rovers.
Oh, aren't you in on suspicion of supplying illegal substances?
Well, that's the story, yeah, but how do you know that if you've only just noticed I was here?
Well, as I think I told you last time, when you thought you were being victimised, you have got a record and you are going to get pulled.
Nobody has named me for supplying anything.
Listen, if you think you're being singled out in Weatherfield for possession or supplying or anything else, there is a simple solution. Leave.
Search me. Search my home. You won't find anything.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised by anything we might find in any quantity. Oh, unless you're happy to go for a nice, straightforward assault of a police officer.
In custody. No other witnesses. No legal representation. You can't detain me here overnight.
Oh, I can do anything I like. Now, you sweat it out for a few more hours, Steve, then maybe you'd be willing to be a bit more cooperative than you have been.
Cooperative about what? Fiona? All right, okay, I was out of order. I won't go near her again, I swear.
Yeah, just exactly how near have you been getting?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I was going out with my brother tonight. This could backfire on you, Alan, in a big way, and you know it.
Have a pleasant evening.
What is your problem with me, eh? You win. She's marrying you. She's having your baby. Isn't she? Well, isn't she? Alan? What is your problem, eh? Alan?